back in Week 4. The Jaguars dominated their first matchup against the Colts. Can Indianapolis avoid the sweep? Find out next on Madden Football.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scotts alongside Brock Heward. Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In the season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be in that groove as we push through the heart of the season. Any team with hopes beyond Week 18, they got to be figured out. They figure out who they...
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the left. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Aaron Jones. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Colts and the Jaguars, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
First 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week, 18 carries, 60 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And a glance here at the southpaw, who will be calling the plays under center.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. 22 carries, a trip to the end zone to go along with 118 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Thomas brings it in. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down and score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far. And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And the Colts at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. And they come in losers at 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Here's a give to Jones running left. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Jones. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
A 22-yard attempt.
The gain knocks this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Thomas has got it, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. On that catch, he's already eclipsed 100 yards here in the first quarter. Charles, he's on pace for over 400.
And playing with great confidence, isn't he? I think he probably had it coming into the game, and now that he's really come out of the gate this strongly, how'd you like to be in the huddle with him right now? You know he's demanding the football.
Give me the ball.
And guess what? I'd throw it to him. He's having a fantastic game, and they haven't defended him yet.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Etienne up the middle. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And able to work his way down to the 16. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. 2nd and a couple as they've got it as we resume action. 2nd and 2. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Touchdown, Jaguars! A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Colts set to take over here offensively. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This pass left side to Downs. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Up the middle, Jones. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
He finds his man, complete. It's Schmidt. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And they'll try to run the option here. Had a nice move, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. Now a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll set up a throw. This pass caught. It's Woods. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jones. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
2nd and 6. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have cut it back within a score.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. 2nd and 5. Now back to throw. Looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. And Kirk is going to have the Jaguars first down as he'll get this down inside the 35. They'll drop to throw. Able to get away. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 17-yard line. Looking to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pass complete. Finds Thomas going across the middle. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Etienne. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is right there. It's good.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we said,
halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it, I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to throw now on first down.
That's complete to Davis.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
A give to Etienne running right.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Back to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Schmidt. He'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schmidt. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Shifts free at the 15. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. An inside give to Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
He'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Gay's kick is good, and that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a 1-score game at 20-13.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance, so that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on... That doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
You use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
That's quickly out wide to Davis.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4.
Running out of the gun with Etienne.
Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And ETN going to have a Jags first down as he'll get this down to the 23.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A handoff for ETN.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get them.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They'll set up to throw. Shakes off the sack. And he works free. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They're going to look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
His pass left side to Downs.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. From 10 yards out.
And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's a give to Etienne. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Bust through the tackle. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. He'll look to throw. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's second down and 3. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. A big play looming on 3rd down. He's back to throw. And this taken in by Downs. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. That complete to Downs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Still plenty of time and the 2 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10 now. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. They'll look to throw. Going for right side here, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back to throw. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw again. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off.
I know we have individual minds, but I think we're thinking it's 1 on this one, and 1 was the number, wasn't it?
Yeah, kick the extra point. Now you need a miracle. You need an onside kick quickly and to do something spectacular.
I mean, going for 2 there, either they felt like this is all we've got left, we've got to win it right now, or they've got some incredible miracle special teams play to get the ball back and give them one last chance.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a one-point victory. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides.
So for the Jaguars,
they run their mark to 6-2 on the year.
And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the left to edit leagues. It's week 9 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Broncos leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Broncos and the Commanders, and it's all up next.
Commanders Field holds a little more than 80,000, and they have come out in droves here in Landover, Maryland. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today.
They coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game.
And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Now Daniels.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
But you look at this Bronco defense.
They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this could be...
Toward the sideline, intercepted.
20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage of what's going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. Daniels.
Eluding the pressure right.
Down the right sideline.
Holding offense.
Well, penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Now the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. He is off to an unfathomable start, throwing the football, thrown the 2 passes, both been intercepted and returned for touchdowns. We'll see how he bounces back. It's 1st and 10. Throwing after the interception, Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Here's Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. He's going to try and do this himself. And he'll go down at the 28. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. They go play action. Daniels. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 42 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Daniels looking to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. And this one is right through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
Number 23, a gain of 7, and the Broncos first down.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He'll get this complete to the rookie from Michigan State.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First target, first catch at a first down.
And this is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
First down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down at 7.
They'll send a tight end in motion right.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
The Broncos now at 2-5 to start play. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Right back to Pitts again.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now the ball comes loose.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And as you see on the graphic, he's right up there with the best in the league when it comes to throwing touchdowns. Currently 2nd in the NFL at this point of the season.
Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Robinson up the middle.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Daniels.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Throwing now is Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 37.
To the air goes Daniels.
And a throw right sideline is complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards on the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's back.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Robinson will score. Touchdown, Commanders. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Point after, right down the middle, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Back to throw.
Crossing route and complete. He's got Pitts.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Well, now how about this return? And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Washington going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Play action, now it's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And his kick here is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, and it is
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And able to get this out to the 25. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
well, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half. Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. He'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. A huge play there for Denver. 51 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Jefferson going to go in motion right.
Back to throw again.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to make it fourth down. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And his kick is indeed good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now a hit and a loose football.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
And this will be taken at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return.
And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
From the 31, here's a second down and 9. They'll motion Pitts. 2nd and 9 now. To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Broncos.
Justin Jefferson.
His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Point after try forthcoming. And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has... There he goes, left side. He's to the 15. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
On second down, another shot for Robinson.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Off the option, here's Robinson.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Off the play fake, Daniels
slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 50 yards.
And the Commanders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Jefferson going to go in motion right.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now at Commanders Field.
It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
2nd and 6.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw again. That's complete right around the 8.
And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Josh Reynolds from 3 yards out.
And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football.
And it looks like the defense has got it.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll set up a throw.
A short one to the tight end, Troutman.
No gain on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And some room to roam now.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st.
It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll make it second down.
Here's Daniels. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Daniels looking to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing now is Daniels. Locates Hardman for another catch. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
to throw is Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the... Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
As the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Now Washington down by 2 touchdowns. A little over a minute to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now Daniels. Fighting Hardman.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Here's a 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got McLaurin. And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's first down as he gets this up past the 40. To the air goes Daniels. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
And
let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Broncos,
they get a much-needed victory to get to 3-5 on the year.
And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars.
Meanwhile, for the Commanders,
they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the left. It's week 9 of the NFL. And up next, we'll see Trey Benson. He's been guided by his field vision all season and has seen his way to 5th in the league in rushing.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man downfield, it's Boyd. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Back to throw. Now he'll run.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yard.
That is caught by the tight end. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Texans offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. This pass caught by Judy. And nice work there after the catch. He was a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. That ball intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Cardinal offense heading back out onto the field. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down.
Holding.
I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. They'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. They come up for 2nd and 2.
At the 44-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to... Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a 1st down to go with it.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll run here. The defense stringing them out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's not going to get there again. Same player, same result. No gain, and now it's 4th down. Now, here's a timeout. They will indeed take it with 5 seconds left. Chance for a field goal to win this game. So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This to win the game. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a dash to extend their lead. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the It's Week 10 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Broncos leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Broncos and the Jags coming up next.
With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their young quarterback, the rookie out of Oklahoma.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in the team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator the team he's facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw here. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. If you look at this Bronco defense, they come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 27. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete here.
I have a few questions about that throw because to me there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker being all over that one and knocking it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And the Broncos are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
So now here are the Broncos for their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be second down.
Motion man left, Peoples-Jones.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They're going to look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
This is 2nd and 8.
Now back to throw.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 17-yard line. He'll drop to throw.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Josh Reynolds, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Now for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram from 13 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense and Justin Jefferson set to take over once more. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season. Currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. Denver offense at the line ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. 2nd and 9 from the 44. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun.
He had some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. Third down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down. Slot man moves right.
2nd and 6. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little... And he'll get in! Touchdown, Denver!
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall.
And the Broncos have taken the lead.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs.
Previous play is under
I think they're
review.
going to at least take a look at this. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he didn't.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos have broken the tie.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a Denver touchdown.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer, and this is a unit, Charles. They hold their breath every time they see their quarterback go down and get hit like that.
Yeah, they understand how important these last couple of months are for this team. They can ill afford to have anything happen to him if they want to accomplish their goals.
They will find Davis. That's complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Thomas has got it. Complete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Trying for Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route. And they have a first down and well into field goal range also at the 16 now.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Thomas goes in motion left.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
And one more time, here's Kirk.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we now go down.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They got the victory last week. That was against Washington, and now they lead this ball game as well. Set to go here, 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Back to throw here.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 24 yards.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
They'll look to throw again. His throw incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll drop the throw. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 23. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the 3rd quarter.
Searching for answers, trying to figure out what it's going to take to get back to where they were before. The big part of it is that sometimes you don't have to go exotic now. You go back to basics. Being able to run the football, string some things together, some effective passes, try and get a rhythm established again, and try and get back in the lead.
Back in the lead, like you said, back to the basics. Hands it off out of the gun. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 3rd and 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Thomas brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
And Denver getting set to take the field. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll try and start this drive in the air to Jefferson on the slant. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now a 2nd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Here's 2nd and 8. This is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Broncos have taken a 4th quarter lead. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and a defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will make this a 4-point game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the 1st down with his legs instead.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39. ETN up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit. Because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off. Because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now back to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Motion man left, Peoples-Jones. They'll look to throw here on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now the Jags down by 4, a little under 50 seconds to go. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Denver, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the left. Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the left. It's Week 11 of the National...
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So to begin the third quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. They'll run here on first down. And this is going to be a short carry that just reaches the 40. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Now looking to throw. To the sideline. Oh, wasn't able to tap both feet in, though. Incomplete pass. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's a give up the middle. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They give it to him again. And they stop him after a pickup down to the 24. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants grow the lead coming out at halftime. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Gano ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. They go play action on first. Down he goes. The Giants got to it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
All right, here we go. Second down. They put a receiver in motion right. Quick touch pass to the receiver. A lot of grass ahead. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
He was looking for Terry McLaurin. So it's second down coming up. Daniels now. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And that catch is made down the right sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 from the 41. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Jukes him, and now he's running free. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Commanders will have a first. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Complete over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Frank. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That is caught downfield on the right side. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Giants with the ball trying to close out what would currently be a win. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Fires over the middle. Caught. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And the Commanders get home, they drop in. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Just a tremendous effort from the defense there. A sense of urgency on 1st down in the red zone. Got to find a way to knock this offense backwards, and the defense just did.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. So even after 7 yards, still playing from behind, 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Play action on 1st down. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. sack going to cost them some yardage.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home for the sack.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Back now, pressure on its way. Pass complete on the screen. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 13-point lead. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
Gano ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. To throw, Daniels. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Now Daniels to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Got him in over the middle. Complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Able to find Dotson here. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 3. Got Sinnott. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 1st down from the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders lower the deficit to a single possession. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. Ooh, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. It is Cup, left side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Short side option here. He's running left. Breaks across midfield. Hits the opposing territory. And he runs out after a very nice game. They're going to have to hang on to that momentum, though, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Another carry for him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Washington calls it second timeout. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. Finds a big lane. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. And they'll kneel it down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed out the clock. But the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Calling about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
And they'll kneel this one down. On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And they take him down at the 24-yard line. So the Giants come away with the win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the left.